Hey guys, welcome to another Thank Truck is Friday. This week we're here with this MAN TGM cab, which we've fitted a full FORS Gold system to it, a DVS truck door window and a microwave. And I'm going to show you all around it. Okay, FORS, DVS, Transport for London, all of that safe zone. It's really important. We all know why it's really important for safety. And it's something that we've been involved in here at Kuda for quite a while now. But it's good sometimes just to show you the developments that we're making in the kit so that you can understand when new vehicles and new generations come along, like the new generation MANs, that what options are actually available for proper integration into the factory monitors and the factory systems of the trucks and that kind of thing. So this particular TGM, it's obviously a TG3 generation. You can tell that by the lights and the grille and the styling. FORS Gold isn't new. FORS Gold essentially is a 4-camera system, some nearside sensors, a left turn alarm, and it all records to a DVR in the cab, so you can go back to it and pull the footage if you need to. Or, like this customer, you can do a cloud-based subscription and you can access it live whilst it's going up and down the road as long as it's got a signal, which is great. It's a nice feature. What we've managed to do though, more and more people ask us to integrate into the factory monitors of the vehicle because it's a neater installation. It saves the need for another monitor, which sometimes, you know, drivers might sort of need them. They might come off the dash. Like, I can understand why people would want that. With newer vehicles, sometimes it's more difficult to do that. It might seem quite a simple thing, but actually to get the communication from our system, which clearly isn't MAN, to the MAN system and get it to talk to each other, that's the really quite clever part, and that's the bit that we've cracked, we're pleased to say. So all of these cameras, which we'll show you around in a minute, they appear on the center screen in the truck. They're still recording into the DVR, but they also appear on the infotainment system in the truck. When you indicate left, the left-hand camera comes full screen, fully automatically. When you put it into reverse, the reverse camera comes full screen, fully automatically. So it's a really great system. The driver doesn't have to think about it. The sensors, as ever on all of our DVS and FORS kits, the sensors talk to the left turn alarm. So when you indicate left, the sensors come live. The left turn alarm says, warning, vehicle turning left. If the sensors don't see anything, it only says it just that once. So it's not an annoyance, but it's still a really good safety feature because the moment a sensor picks something up, the left turn alarm goes off, warning, vehicle turning left. So hopefully anything or anyone that's in your blind spot will hear that and move out the way, or at least you'll get your notification on the near side pillar here with the little screen, which I'll show you as well when we jump in. So, one other thing just to say about the FORS system, we can come to site and install this. It does not have to go through an MAN dealer for programming. There's other systems out there where they need to be either dealer fitted or they have to be fitted and then the vehicle has to go into the MAN dealer to have it programmed. Our system does not, and that's what sets our system apart at the moment from everyone else. We have a very clever box of tricks, that's what we're calling it, and I'm not going to go into any more detail than that, that interprets basically between our system and the MAN CAN system, and it does it all itself. So we can come down to your yard, you can bring the truck to us, we can pop down to your local MAN dealer, we can go wherever you need us to go in the country and fit this system on site without that extra cost or extra need for you to take it to MAN to get it programmed to make it work, which is great. Anyway, walk with me and I'll show you a bit more around the truck so you can see where all the system is. Okay, so we have the near side camera, full HD camera with night vision, of course. Then you have rubberized sensors. Now, rubberized in the build, that is. The reason we go with a rubberized sensor, sometimes on really cold days or hot days, solid plastic ones have a tendency to not move. Well, that is the problem, they don't move. So they don't kind of breathe with the truck. Where the plastics expand and contract in the heat and the cold, the rubberized one allows for that movement. So as this panel naturally breathes, which it will do with the heat or the coolness, the sensor stays solid. You don't get any cracking, you don't get any movement. And also they're really easy to change should you have any accident damage or anything. That's the reason why we go with these rubberized ones. I'm not saying there's anything necessarily wrong with the plastic ones, it's just that's the reason why we go with the rubberized ones. So don't, you know, if you've got plastic ones, please don't go ringing people saying they're no good, because they're fine. It's just the reasoning behind why we go with the rubberized one. So anyway, sensor here. We've got another sensor here, which is on a bracket. And then as we go further down the body, we try and get a nice big spread. We've got a couple of body mounted sensors here and here as well. Just while we're here, this body is amazing. These custom toolboxes by the bodybuilder are fantastic. I've never seen, well, I've seen them, but I've never seen them so, you know, up close, and they're just really nice. So I hopefully will be able to find out who the bodybuilder is, and I'll tell you at the end of the video, but this is a really nice built body. So yeah, then if we go back down the rear, so the sensors stop, they're covering that blind spot. Everything else down here you'll be able to see in your mirrors and on the camera as well. As we come around the back of the truck, we've got a rear mounted camera as well, which we will give the camera just a little bit of time to pick up the light because it's down here underneath. So Millie, if you come down.
Stuck in some.
That's all right. Just come down here. Millie got stuck in some brambles. There's a camera under here. So again, full HD, night vision, mounted out the way, nice and protected. So hopefully it's not going to get any contact with anything at all. And that gives you a nice rear view of everything that you need to do. And again, put it in reverse, comes up full screen. That's the key. We'll carry on walking around. Some more lovely new big toolboxes again. See how they're all perfectly fitted. It's a really nice job, this bodybuilder here. And then lastly, we've got the offside camera, which is the same as the nearside camera, but on the offside, funnily enough. And again, tucked down nice and low, nice field of vision down the side of the cab. Right, we'll jump in. Oh, hang on, no, I need to show you the front facing camera. Come round, come round. So we have here in the windscreen, you might not pick this up on the video, I do appreciate it's well camouflaged, is the front view camera. Again, just like a regular dash cam, just records back to the DVR should anything happen. You've got that silent witness there. So anyway, right, I'm gonna jump in the cab and take you through the rest of the FORS system, and then we're gonna jump back out the cab and I'm gonna show you the window. Okay then, so here we are inside the cab. As you can see, the factory monitor is showing 4 inputs, 3 cameras. The reason why this one is blanked out is because that's the front view camera. Now, if you've ever driven a truck before, you'll see this massive windscreen in front of you gives you a really great view of what's going on in front, so you don't need to be watching your screen. That's the reason we have it turned off. It can be turned on if you would like it to show all 4 at once, but really, you know, the driver's concentration and the driver's focus should be through that screen, and that camera's only picking up what's going on through the screen. So now, this is a 7-inch monitor, which is what is required by DVS and FORS. But clearly the pictures are not 7-inch whilst they're all on. You don't have to have them on the screen because, you know, you may only wish to have the infotainment system on, for example. MAN give you a nice handy button where you can toggle through and go back to your infotainment system and do everything else. That all functions as it should. So if you're driving along or you pull up to a junction and you indicate left, the left turn alarm goes off and you get a full screen view of your left turn camera there. Now note, the left turn alarm only went off the once because the sensors didn't pick anything up. And if I take the indicator off, the infotainment system comes back up full screen again. It's nice and easy. I'll show you in reverse. I'm gonna have to start the truck up for this one. Pop it in reverse. And we get the full screen of the reverse camera as well. Pop it back in neutral and it cycles back to the factory screen. Just like that. Nice and easy. And it's all done within the factory monitor. No additional screens anywhere, no clutter, nice clear pictures and everything else that you need to do. So, you know, for your FORS Gold. The DVR, we'll overlay some B-roll of that. That's tucked down behind the passenger seat. So if you do have an incident, you can just go to the vehicle, take the hard drive out, we can give you a cable, you can plug that straight into your computer and retrieve the footage, or, as I said, everything's available on a cloud-based system as well if you wanted to do it live over the internet. All you need is a phone signal, essentially. So that's a nice little bit of kit as well. Right, cool. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to show you the passenger door window next, because that is clearly a safety feature for London and DVS as well. I just want to we've not shown you round the narrow cab MAN door window. We've shown you the new TG3 on the wide cab, but we haven't shown you the narrow cab. So let's do that next. Okay guys, so Millie's in the driver's seat. I'm out here on the near side of the vehicle. Hopefully you can see the nice clear line of sight from the driver's seat to where I am. So if you imagine, if I'm a pedestrian, you can clearly see me here. If I was a cyclist, whatever, obviously you'd have your camera and you'd see me on the screen. Obviously the sensors would be going off as well, but this is just that last line of defense. So to install one of these, I'll just show you inside. First of all, we obviously have to take a whole chunk of the door away to make this see-through. So that's what we've done. By doing that, then we have to remodel the bottom half of the door with a trim panel, which is here. Relocate and replace a speaker, which we've done as well. And what that then enables us to do is leave a void with nothing showing, so a nice clear view. But it also means that with the void, the main window can still operate up and down. So there's a void here, and the main window glass drops behind our window, through the void, and still allows full operation of the passenger door window, which is a great little feature. On the outside, we've colour matched the exterior trim to the cab, so it looks factory, all sealed nicely as well. And they are an approved, so this particular kit is truck door windows, and it's an approved letter of no obligation, letter of no concern, sorry, get that right, from MAN themselves. So this is a kit that is actually approved by MAN as well, which is a good plus for us, and obviously great for DVS. So yeah, so that's the near side window. I've got one more thing to show you in the cab, and then we're done on this one. Okay, so lastly, TruckChef Microwave for the TM cab. This is the simplest option that we have for the TM cab. We do a full rear locker system with cab store. We do a corner locker system as well, which just sits in this corner and you can house a microwave inside it. But if you don't want to go to that expense, or you just don't want that, that's fine. We can do this rear shelf option here, which you can see sits behind the passenger seat, picks up off the second bunk mounting points. It does mean you can't have two bunks. You have to choose between two bunks or a microwave. And then we're able to mount this up here nice and securely. And it's TruckChef. So it's 800 watt, 20 litre, fully type approved microwave. It's made for the job. We've done loads of videos on that. We'll link to one of them just here. But yeah, so that's it for this TM cab. As I said, the main focus is the FORS system, the automatic cameras, the fact that it doesn't need programming by the dealer. We have it, we've nailed it. It really works, it works great. And if you want any more information, just drop us a comment below or send us a message, or just pick the phone up and ask for me. I'm Tim, you all know that. Just ask for me and I can talk you through it. It's not a problem at all. And it is available for, it's not just the MAN TGM of the new generation, it is all of them as well. So any of the MAN cabs, we can do that, no problem at all. And that's it. So please like this video. Please subscribe to our channel. It does really help us out. We're getting close now. We need to get upwards of 2,000 on here. So please tell your friends, get subscribing. And yeah, keep following us on our socials. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.